Hey guys, it's Jazzy, and I'm here with the one and only Mr. Jimmy Iovine. Mr. Iovine, how you doing today?
I'm doing really good. Jazzy, this is an incredible thing you've come to with this, Adidas and Penzol. They actually, they made these sneakers for me, the kids at this school. What do you think?
I think they look nice.
They look pretty good, right? They made them for me. I guess they think that I'm a pretty flashy guy, But anyway, so that's how I'm feeling today. I'm feeling really good.
Well, I think that's really cool, and I like your sneakers. Looking really nice.
We got to get her a pair.
All right. I'll gladly take it.
It was really fun to see the process that goes into making the shoes that I wear on my feet.
I know that you were introduced to the music industry when you got a job cleaning for a music studio, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So, how was the process of transitioning from that to becoming a music engineer? And then, after that, becoming a music business mogul?
Well, when you're starting out, you try to just look at right in front of you. What's my next step tomorrow? If you think too far ahead, you get tripped up, So I wanted to do the best job that I could do at what I was doing at that moment. If that was cleaning the recording console, then I wanted to do that the best you could. Then when I went to recording engineer, I wanted to do that the best I could. But I'm the kind of guy, I get restless a lot. So I want to change jobs a lot. So I just kept going, and I don't know, it kind of all worked out. I just kept going forward, and I got really lucky. But the most important thing to do is be good at what you're doing today. Because if you're only thinking about tomorrow, you're not going to be great at what you're doing today.
I think those are really wise words, Mr. Iovine.
Wow, that's deep.
You have had the opportunity to sign and work with a lot of musical legends, like Dr. Dre,
This, that, and this, and
Tupac,
It's Westside, so you know the road will bow down to no man.
Eminem, and even 50 Cent, who I interviewed. Hey, Mr. Cent.
Man, if you don't get Jazzy her money, you playing with us, man. That's what I'm here to negotiate for her now. Now, where's the money at?
So how did that vision come together for every artist that you believed in?
Well, when we started Interscope Records, there was a company a long time ago called Atlantic Records. It's still around, but I'm talking about in the 70s. And they had Led Zeppelin, the Rolling Stones, Aretha Franklin, and they also had Ray Charles. So we wanted a record company like that, where we had the greatest in sort of R&B, urban music, and the greatest in rock and roll at the time in pop. And we just kept going and fighting till we got that. And then when we met the guys in Death Row, which was Snoop and Dre,
Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door.
we realized that, wow, these guys could define Interscope. And to some extent, to a great extent, they did.
And I think it was super awesome how you got to meet all these cool legends, and even before you believed in them, and look at them now. They're literal legends, musical legends, which is super cool.
It is super cool. And when you're working with creative people, the most important thing to realize as an executive is to realize that they are unique and special, and not think it's about you, and is to find a way to become useful and help the creative talent. If you make it about you, you're not going to service them. We come from the service business to make artists feel comfortable and do great work.
I think that's super amazing, and it's definitely important to make them feel comfortable. And it's always about the artist, because they're the ones who are representing your company.
Well, without them, all you've got is an idea. You don't have anything. So you always have to respect that process.
And that's realer than real deal Holyfield.
Well, you do a lot of charity work, and especially towards education and arts. Why do you feel it is so important to spread awareness and help the younger generation?
Well, I think it's super important to give back, okay? And Dre and I wanted to help education with multiple disciplines. And what I mean by that is, education hasn't changed in decades. And what they do fundamentally is they silo you. They put you as an engineer, or as a designer, or as an accountant, or a creative. And what happens when you go into the workplace, these people don't know how to really speak to each other, because they aren't learning to collaborate. See, collaborative innovation is the future at all these companies. And these companies want people to learn how to collaborate and understand each other and work together. That's very necessary in today's world. So we're bringing that type of curriculum and education to high schools, and we're starting at the Iovine Young Center at Audubon.
I think that's really amazing, and maybe one day I'll go there. Who knows?
No, you would be drafted. We're going to get your numbers, figure out where you are. We're going to come find you, because you at that school, you at one of our schools would be, you know what? Super cool.
Super duper cool.
That's it, super duper.
What advice can you offer kids and young entrepreneurs chasing their dreams at a young age?
Well, I know that a lot of kids have a lot of distractions in lives, some that are fun and some that aren't so fun. And all you could do is try and really concentrate and do your best work, because that work will really pay off in the end. And the hardest thing to do is have discipline. If you could find the internal discipline that people like LeBron James have, like Serena Williams has, those people had great disciplines growing up. And, I had decent discipline at my job when I was even cleaning the studios, but I wanted to do it well, whatever I was doing. And the best you could do for yourself is do whatever you're doing to the best of your ability.
I definitely can agree with that, and I definitely can relate to it too, because now that I'm starting to get older, I'm starting to think that maybe I can change the way I work, and now I'm starting to improve on my skills and trying to be the best interviewer or reporter I can be.
That's it. You got to be the best you can be, and don't look left and right. Don't do that. When you look at other people's stuff, if you're looking left at somebody else, you're looking right, somebody on TikTok, you think they're prettier than you or better than you, that's all a bunch of noise. Most of it's nonsense. Focus on you and the best you can be.
You know and I know.
For shizzle dizzle.
Can you please share some words of motivation to everyone watching my show?
Well, I would say to any young person that you have to always try to be the best you can be, the best person you could be, and don't take the wrong information in, and surround yourself with the best people you can. You cast your own life, and that will travel with you into when you grow older, when you get older, you get into the work world. Just take as much information as you can and do the work.
Well, thank you for your time. It was such an amazing.
Thank you. You're a sweetheart.
Thank you. It was such an amazing interview.
You are. You're more than that. But
Thank
anyway, congratulations on your show. I hear from all over the greatest stuff about it. I mean, it's exploding.
I mean, it kind of is.
You know what I mean? And you're from Brooklyn, so what can I say? That's as good as it gets as far as I'm concerned.
Exactly.
You and Jay-Z, right?
Right.
We're all from Brooklyn. Can't be bad, right?
Exactly.
Must be a good place.
Definitely.
Thank you for coming here and doing this.
Thank you for your time. It's such an honor.
It's an honor for me to do it with you. I really mean that.
Well, guys, I'm here with Mr. Jimmy Iovine. It was such a pleasure meeting you, and it was such an amazing interview, to be
What a
honest.
great interview,
Exactly.
right? One of your best, right?
Yeah, to be honest, it actually
That's all I can
was.
strive for, to be the best interview on Jazzy's show.
Yep. Well, thank you for your time, and until next time, Jazzin' out.